Well, when I sat down to start this, I thought, I don't want to film this. I just want to play. But I thought, this is a great example of taking something in my house that it's attractive. I've had it on my mother's little Bombay chest for 16 years, just fine. It had the flowers in it that were hers. I thought, oh, you know what? It's time for a change. I pulled out the flowers. I'm gonna paint parts of this. I like parts of this. I'm gonna just put my little stamp on it, make it a little more whimsy, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with what I'm gonna put in here. I want some kind of topiary, so that's my idea. And there's two of them. There's one there, there's one here. I'm gonna do both at the same time. And I'll film little bits and pieces and then show you the final result. But the first I'm gonna do, I've already cleaned it with alcohol, both of them, and I'm going to put primer on the parts that I'm going to paint. I'm just gonna paint this part, the rim, this part, 2 rims, and just the border around here. And then I think that's it. I'm just gonna do black and white and with a touch of red, because that's my accent color downstairs in my terrace level family room in the little foyer that goes off to the bedrooms. So I'm gonna put primer on now, and I'll be back. Well, I decided to show you putting on some primer since it's not that much. And I wouldn't prime it, but I think to make it stand out better, the colors, they always stand out better if you paint over white. So I'm gonna go right around this little rim. It's going to be red, and right around this part, it's gonna be black and white stripes, stately stripes that sort of fan out because of the shape. This is a circle, so it will be an even amount, right? Well, the circle's always an even amount. I'm kind of being messy with it, and then I'll come back and figure which direction I want this primer to go. It's probably going to be coming out this way, but I just want to get it on first. And I finished my fire screen, and it's actually up in the bathroom. I took some pictures, and I just haven't gotten that one put together. It's really long, and I've got to edit it some, and who knows when it will show up on YouTube. I'm not in a hurry, ever. I used to try to put out one a week, which was for a month. I did that in the beginning. Then I went, oh, I can't keep up this pace. Then I tried doing one like every couple of weeks. Then it ended up one a month. And now it's one whenever I feel like it. It's not like I'm doing it to make money or to be famous. I do it because a couple of my daughters said, Mom, you're leaving this for your grandchildren to be able to see their grandmother, their great-grandmother, or however long YouTube exists, what she did when she was old. I started painting when I was 70. I started doing YouTube projects a couple of years ago, so I guess around 76. So yeah, they're gonna think old as an ancient. All right, so now I'm gonna, no, I think I'm just gonna keep it going this way and get it really evened out. And my little neighbor's dog, Rascal, is having a time out there. I know you've been hearing him for quite a while. But he's so cute. Oh my God. Almost through with doing the primer, but you kind of get a gist of what the parts that are going to be painted. And I still have to do the stripes down the sides here with the primer. And then I start gritting, and then I start painting, and that's the fun part. All right. And as usual, I got me a new sketch pad, but I sketched out this urn a bit and have decided where I wanted to paint the colors, the black and white and the red, and I have it mapped out on here so that I know what to do. I always do that. It helps me. Sometimes I change my mind, but I think with this, it's just the way it's going to be. I want it pretty simple, but with the pop of color and with my black and white on it. All right. I finished the primer and the base coat of the white everywhere, and and I measured around this circle, and it was 24 3/4 inches, so it was going to be just a little either under or over an inch how big I wanted to do it. But I looked at this pattern and I decided it's even number of these these little stripes, so I'm going to go in between each one, and they're going to be a little bigger, but it'll be really easy, and I shouldn't be using a pencil. I should be using my gel pen. And if this one doesn't work, I bought new ones. So I make a mark in between each one. In the middle, I'm doing in between each one in the middle of the white stripe. And it's going to give me an even amount, and then I'll just have to draw my lines all the way up. I'm a little hoarse. Anyway, my voice is very cracky. My daughter would tell me, "Mom, you have vocal fry." There's another word. And I can't think of it right now. All right, so now I'm back. So I can go black and white and black and white. It worked out. Now I just have to, I'm not fooling with, I'm throwing them away. They're all gone. There, in the trash. I have a new one. Yay. And I have a little ruler I made with a piece of paper that's very bendy, so when I'm working on a slant, I can get a straight line, but there. And I just go all the way around each little mark and join it up there. Then I'll come back and I'll paint the black in between. Every other one will be black. I have a bendy ruler, but this bends easier than my bendy ruler. So it's coming along. I don't know if you can see, but it's just gonna give it some personality. I keep saying I'm gonna do a tour of my house once I finish. It's gonna be after the fire screen, but I am kind of redoing, not just redecorating in there a little bit, changing some things around, taking some things out that I had in there. This is my master bathroom. And adding something a little fresher. I painted tulips on the fire screen, and I have a big white swan. It's always just had this greenery in it. It's been there for 15 years. I've taken it out and washed it a couple of times, but anyway, I'm tired of it. So I pulled all that out, and I'm going to put in some tulips for the spring, and then thistle in the winter, because one side has the thistle with some flowers, and the other side has just flowers. So I'll figure it out anyway. And the flowers at Hobby Lobby go on sale every other week, and they're half price next week. So I went in there yesterday and I went, nope, I'll come back next week. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I've measured all that. I've marked it off, and I'm going to paint it. And I've got to mark this off down here and mark this off all around the edge. And I will come back when I finish that. Okay, I'm going to start painting the black. I've got everything marked. I hope I used my gel pen to make these marks. The new gel pen makes such a nice mark. It almost looks like I used a pencil, but I can wipe it off. And that's why I use the silver gel pen. The gold gel pen kind of smears and stains, whereas the silver one wipes right off of anything I've ever painted. If I don't want it there, or if I can paint over it, I do. If it's within what I want to paint. This is when it's so relaxing and fun, when I finally get to this part. But you have to do the basics to get to the good part. It's like that, folks, in everything in life. You gotta get the basics down. Whether it's football, which I'm gonna watch on Sunday, the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, oh my gosh. A game, it's gonna be the game of the century. It will go down in history as probably one of the most memorable Super Bowls ever. I'll be honest with you, after they're over, I kind of forget about them. But this year, I'm so interested in these two quarterbacks. Mahomes is my favorite, but Tom Brady's impressed the heck out of me. I don't know why, because he's a GOAT, they call it. Greatest one ever, like the greatest one, the great GOAT, greatest one of all time. GOAT, greatest of all time. The greatest of all time, the GOAT. I've never heard of the GOAT until all this going on with Tom Brady. And some are saying Patrick Mahomes is, but you know, he's just 25 years old. He just started. He's fabulous. I love to watch him play more than anything I've ever seen. This brush is too wide to do what it's got to do down here. So I'm going to have to stick it in the water and find one. And I divided this section into, it was going to be 5. It worked out looking better for just to do 8, which means 4 white and 4 black. It was exactly 16 little stripes, which meant I could go every other one, because on a circle you want an even amount, and then it works out perfectly when you want to do the black and white thing. And it comes out even. Again, this is Kayren Spain from Kayren Spain Designs. I hope you've enjoyed this project, and please subscribe to my channel and like and share and comment if you would. And if there's anything you would like for me to do for you, just go down to the information below the video where it says show more, and you'll see my email. You can email me and we can discuss whatever it is you want me to do for you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.